Oh, I just noticed there's two face emojis I've covered twice in earlier episodes, choosing a different result each time due to updated designs. It's difficult to keep up with all these barely different things, okay? It's a real embarrassment to the grander scope of the show, because I always intended a principle of not coming back to stuff. It even invalidates that whole 500th review thing, actually the 499th if you exclude duplicates. I thought I was intensely careful about not repeating stuff, but I'm still me. The one thing I managed to make in the last 4 years, and I even get that wrong. But they're just face emoji, and it's too late to retcon, and it's only me who actually minds. I mean, it's not quite the worst thing to happen this year. Still, this emoji is me when I realize that. Look, its long-running, no-budget, one-person show format has been rendered imperfect, despite its attempt to get everything right. It'll probably decide to count the earlier appraisals and disregard the later duplicates. People use this for a lot of means of being flushed, and AU used to have the turtle Raphael. Choose WhatsApp. An alternative way to react to one's own mistakes is Grolix's mouth. This emoji is f***ing shit, dick, bastard, pafafgib. Joy Bezos is the most fucked. The worried face is how I look after the initial realization and then for the rest of my life. Yeah, it's often not really worry, just one of the many ways to show sadness. You can never have enough. But to specifically portray worry, I think Openmoji do best. Angel Face's virtue has so much gravitas that it's gained a planet ring as a signal. An offset halo has a bit of subtext like imperfect goodness, which is far more likely. Every angel eventually gets cancelled. I think I've got one of these. Yeah, here, Apple. This one is apparently really popular, I wouldn't know, amongst people who experience love. They kind of look more like face ornaments than ethereal manifestations, because those aren't real, so there'd be no proper way to draw them. Go for Facebook. Face episodes are essential to the format of the show because I cover emoji and these are really widely used emoji and they actually express useful, diverse things in personality-filled ways. Like, there's an air of finally when I get around to them. And then they're so consistent in quality and plain in format that there's no observations to make. JPEGs. This one at least used to have that pulling down on your eye thing. Facebook. The party face has 3 separate and yet ever-present prop details to it. Well done, everyone. Except that mouth shape they do is still gross. Don't blow the blowy things sideways. So, WhatsApp. A zany face is someone to avoid, a self-conscious freakazoid. Apple. Here's the popular auto-asphyxiation emoji. Oh look, Openmoji is Yakuza. I'd say something about people not really wearing gloves like this, except nowadays they probably should, but then they shouldn't put them to their mouths. This whole emoji is very inadvisable. It can communicate shock, amusement, being a prissy upper-class girl in an anime, or sniffing your fingers. This was always intended as a kind of smiling laugh, and Microsoft communicates that best. Yeah, Microsoft. Pinocchio nose is a really specific reference that we hope everyone gets by now. Note how face emoji don't even have noses until this grows, so maybe a little lying is good for you, for respiration purposes. I guess it's someone who's been caught lying and is upset that it's evident, because that's what the story illusion is. And not Emoji Detzes, who is oddly proud of the lie, thinking they've gotten away with it. That reading is pretty faceted, because they're thinking their dishonesty isn't evident, but their face betrays them. But that is not an emoji you'd knowingly send. Facebook specifically do a woody nose, and I think that lignifies the reference. The rest of these could just be the face of someone awaiting rhinoplasty. Facebook is awaiting woodpeckers, cause that's how he fixed the nose in the story. Can't wait for that bit in the Uncanny Valley remake movie. Yeah, so Facebook shows the actual facial erection to make the collodion literary reference. Go with that. See, noselessness makes steam from the nose a weird one. though it already was. Because this is triumph to some and anger to others. The triumph bit feels like a more Japanese cartoon reference that might not carry here, hence all these interpretations. Even AU, who originated it specifically as triumph, looks like a face that's mournful of being graffitied on. None of these are given nostrils. Choose Apple. I checked 7 times whether I'd already covered this one. I've not, I think. WhatsApp. Now, this one's a modern superstar, having only just turned up and saying something really specific, but gaining full control over pop culture. The Lil Nas X of emoji. Oh, here's Nas popularizing it. Right, 1 eye shine is natural, 2 is watery eyes, and 3 is horrific. Apple. And now I've covered faces. You know what else covers faces? Eventually, like an understudy graduating to a role, the tragedy mask will become the comedy mask. Just give it time. Facebook portrays the traditional theatre mask designs the best. That's it for these emoji until I forget I've done them all and make the same episode again. If you liked this video, go and dislike all videos with any imperfections on them ever, including this one.